Hello, we are on the home straight. Tears are about to well up in my eyes at the thought of the fact that we're leaving you in no more than 10 minutes. But luckily, we're back for this last little part. And I'm Sanford Chidge. This is the Chelsea FanCast. And in 10 seconds, it will be time for Chelsea Chadder's Stats.
Never knew Chelsea had so much history.
Take it away, Chadmeister.
OK, thank you. First stat is this, that the game against West Ham was the 100th between the two clubs in all competitions. Oscar's goal against the Hammers was Chelsea's 2,500th in away league games. And since the start of the Premier League, Chelsea have now amassed over 1,500 points. 1,501 now. West Ham made 2 substitutions in the first half. The last time that Chelsea did this was in December 2008 versus Fulham. Michael Essien has now made 250 appearances for the Blues. Petr Cech's now made 350 domestic starts for Chelsea. Saturday was the first time in 15 months that Chelsea have won an away game where both Lampard and Mikel have both started.
Well, we know why that is, because they keep playing them together in defensive midfield normally. Duh.
And my stat of the week is this.
Drum roll.
Finally, drum roll. Jussi Jääskeläinen has now conceded 49 goals against Chelsea in the Premier League. This beats the previous record of 47 set by Brad Freeview.
Love that stat! That's a top stat! I like that stat. Now, very quickly, Chad, you got answers to a couple of questions that people have asked you.
Somebody asked me yesterday, bearing in mind the Tottenham game, when was the last time Chelsea lost by 4 or more goals? That was back in 1996 when we lost 5-1 away at Anfield. And another question was, how many times have Chelsea won when they've had a man sent off? I can tell you the answer is they've won 43 out of 144 games. Wow.
One of my favourite ones is when they beat West Ham after having somebody sent off. Yeah, it was hilarious. Right, that's brilliant. Chad, well done, Chad. I love your stats. Now, for more of your Chelsea stats and history, all you have to do, Chadder, is go to...
Yeah, you go to my website, which is www.chelseachadder.com, or you can follow me on Twitter @ChelseaChadder.
Brilliant. Spiffing stuff. I do love a bit of Chelsea Chadder's stats. I do. They were. Now, in a minute, we're going to have a little bit more stuff. Get your bongos ready, Pablo, because it's going to be time for a bit of a Chelsea news roundup. Sorry, Ross was just comparing me for some bizarre reason with Rebecca Adlington. I know not why. Now, first bit of news is the Campo Retro shirt competition has been won. And the winner is Joe Martin. How about that? Now, if you are not Joe Martin, despair not, because Campo Retro are so delighted with the competition, as are we, that they are going to be running another one, and you will be able to win another Retro Chelsea shirt very, very soon, so watch this space. Now, next bit of new news, I'm really excited about this. There is a new Chelsea book coming out, and it would be very nice to have a still of this book if my people in the gallery are half asleep, because it's very important. Now, the new book is by Messrs Worrall, Barker and Johnstone. Be nice to have it on the other screen as well. Worrall, Barker and Johnstone. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it?
It does.
It is not actually a law firm.
It could be.
There we go. Worrall, Barker and Johnstone. If you get in trouble when you're at Chelsea, go and see them and they will bail you out. Hurry up. But no, I mean, it's brilliant. It's called Making History, Not Reliving It. Not reviling it or anything like that. Not reliving it. And it's brilliant. It's basically recounted the first 10 years of Roman's rule, and it's a collection of scribblings by many of your favourite Chelsea authors, including me and Darren. Are you in it?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah? Darren?
I edited it, not as I quite wanted, but yeah.
Tim's in it? Yep. So there we go, all your old favourites like me. And Henry Winter says of it, he says, it's a great read about being Chelsea, about life in the Abramovich era, about trophies, trips abroad, trips to the pub, pints of Guinness, dancing with the Sex Pistols and bullfighting. And that's just my article. It's true. Read it and you'll find out. Anyway, it is going to be available. This is an advance notice. It's very special that we're allowed to say this, but it's available from December the 13th, same day as the Chelsea Sports Trust party. In fact, actually, Marco and the boys are going to be there selling copies at that party.
For £10.
For only £10, which is a whole £6.99 off the list price, because they're going for £16.99. And next week we will have Mark Worrall live and direct in this studio on this table telling you all about this fantastic book, which is an absolute must for Christmas, I guarantee you. Now, apart from all of that, talking of CFC UK kind of related stuff, the latest issue of CFC UK is out now. There we go, look at that. It's got Sir Frank of Lampard. Getting his 100th England cap. I mean, from his dad as well. And his two daughters. From Lord Lampard, the Duke of Lampard. And with his two daughters, which is really, really lovely. And luckily they've cut out the bit with Jeff Hurston, because he was a rubbish Chelsea manager, so he didn't really deserve to be in there. But brilliant. I mean, I was really proud when I saw that, actually. I then switched the game off because there was no point watching it, but I was really, really proud of that. But well done, Frank Lampard, for that. We never got the chance to say it. But anyway, CFC UK, it's out now before you can get it before any Chelsea game, home and away. And, of course, you can get it from the stall or from the cellars along Fulham Broadway.
Or in Basel.
Or in Basel, yeah. It's only €2 in Basel. And, of course, you can get it digitally from cfcuk.net. There we go. How about that? I love that. I'm so pumped. I don't want to finish the show now, but sadly we are going to have to finish the show. I hate it. It's good when we don't do it for a couple of weeks, because I come back full of energy and I'm loving it again. But anyway, that is all we've got time for this week. I'm really sorry about that. We will be back next week, of course, for more Chelsea chatter. That's not Chelsea chatter, although he will be here too. And that will be at 1900 hours GMT, and you can, of course, watch it on Sports Tonight Live. Now, you can email us during the week at chelseafancast@gmail.com, and then you can also tweet us at Twitter, follow the show at Chelsea Fancast. Now, the TV show that you see on Sports Tonight Live, that is repeated at 3:30am, 2:30pm and 9:30pm every day this week. And, of course, you can download the Sports Tonight app on an iPhone, something like that, which means you can watch it on the bus, Andy. If you're not here, you can watch it on the bus. So download that and you can watch the show live on your iPhone. And, of course, it's available on the Chelsea Fancast YouTube channel tomorrow. That'll be Tuesday. And, of course, in Old Money, the podcast is available to download from iTunes and all good podcast retailers on Wednesday when I've uploaded it. Right, many thanks. Darren, you've been brilliant. It's been great to see you, mate.
Thanks,
it has. I've really enjoyed seeing you tonight.
You never mean that sincerely.
I do. Absence has made my heart, for one, grow fonder tonight.
We'll give it till next week, then.
OK, next week you might have wound me up. Anyway, Ross, great to see you.
Yeah, good pod, as usual.
Good to be back, as Gary Glitter kind of said. Pablo, brilliant to see you.
Yeah, cracking. And that 5 minutes off at the start has seemed like an age. It's absolutely flown by tonight.
I know it has. It's been a bit mental before, but we coped manfully. Tim, it's been a real pleasure to have you. What do you think of our new home?
I've enjoyed it. I mean, it's different. I looked in the wrong place.
It's all right.
Times,
I do that every day.
My better side of my head, though. So that's
well, there we go. We've got your best side. That's
absolutely,
the main thing.
Yeah,
no, it's great to have you on, both as a mate and a guest, but also in your role on the trust. Very important to get that message out.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolute pleasure, my friend. And last but by no means least, the lovely people on the benches who have been Chelsea Chatter, the gaffer, the lovely Carly, and the wonderful, my favourite chef, Andy Silverman, and Harry Baker the Duck. There we go, one Harry Baker Duck. We've got to go, that's all we've got time for. Sorry, I should have said thank you to Harryman for making the pictures work, and to Greg Gripper Grimes for keeping us all in order. They, as always, have been brilliant. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Until then, keep it blue, keep it carefree, and keep it Chelsea. Up the Chelsea!